Welcome back to Smart Mouth Beauty. I am Heather and this is my sister Holly, and today we're going to talk about dupes versus knockoffs. Okay, dupes versus knockoffs. What we perceive that they are.
Yes.
Okay, and how it relates to the beauty industry. And
yes.
This might be kind of a little controversial topic, okay? But we actually had a snarky comment on one of your Instagram posts,
yes.
like right after Christmas.
Yes. Talking about a dupe.
Holly had posted a photo of a palette.
Yes. And
that it was a dupe for a higher end palette. And this person made a very snarky comment. Actually, I thank her because it got us to thinking about it and it gave us the idea to do this video. So thank you to Snarky McSnarkerson. Excuse me.
But it does raise a good question. And so we want to just identify the beauty industry as a whole. We want to identify dupes and knockoffs and what is acceptable and what is not acceptable.
The snarky comment was something to the effect of that she thought Holly was cheating somehow the higher end product. Like, how could you do that to this brand because you have promoted this brand over here, the cheaper brand, and therefore you're stealing almost from...
Right. I wasn't giving credit to the original
brand.
Yes. But I don't know. I feel very strongly that every company, whether it's in the beauty industry or not, has the right to make money. And
that's why they're in business.
That's why they're in business. And there is a fantastic array of dupes. That's what the drugstore brands rely on. The higher end beauty companies to create these things, and then the drugstore brands follow suit so that everybody out there in the community can try these different types of products. Let's just identify though really quickly that everything in the beauty industry that everything's already been invented. It's just like a haircut. Somebody says, what's the new latest haircut? There's no new latest haircut. There's just something that's been on trend. Everything in the beauty industry is coming back around, and it always revolves back. Like all of this holographic and frosted, all of this shine highlight was huge in the 70s. It was.
But it wasn't called metallic in the 70s. It was called frosted.
Right. It's all marketing.
But it's not, it's how it's marketed, it's how it's branded.
Back around.
Right.
So I want to just say as a generic sentence that everything has already been invented. So we're relying on new packaging, updated marketing, updated terminology, updated uses. Everything's already out there. So nobody stole anything from anybody. It's already out there. So it's just these different things that make it different to appeal to certain demographics in the economy, in the skin tones, in the places where you live, because some places don't even have a Sephora, some places don't have a Target. So I think that dupes are thriving because it's necessary, and I don't think it's stealing.
I don't think that as a YouTube influencer, albeit we have a very, very small channel, but generally speaking, YouTube influencers would be doing a disservice if they didn't acknowledge less expensive brands and show you, hey, we realize you can't afford perhaps this Anastasia palette. And maybe it's not that you can't afford it. I shouldn't say that.
Or just don't want to splurge on it. You just don't want to
spend the money on something if you can get the exact same thing, less expensive. Many YouTube influencers have built their entire channel based on dupes. And that's what started me watching YouTube.
Yes.
Was that
because you want to look
because
for...
I want to see, hey, because I can't afford to go. You don't see me going shopping. You don't see me doing big Sephora hauls and Ulta hauls and, you know, Tom Ford this and Chanel this. I mean, I don't have anything like that.
And I don't want to pay for the name.
Exactly. Exactly.
I don't.
So I want to know, hey, do you love this Chanel, you know, eyeshadow over here? Well, here's a NYX eyeshadow that looks almost identical, and it's affordable.
Right.
That is what we call a dupe. Okay, it's when we can show two products side by side, high-end, drugstore, compare them. It's not that it's the exact same thing, it's that it is comparable.
Yes.
Okay, it's comparable in maybe color, finish, how you apply it, that kind of thing. So that is what a dupe is.
Yes.
Let's talk about what a knockoff is.
Yes.
What's a knockoff?
Well, whenever you say knockoff, it takes me back to that episode in Sex and the City where they're looking for
the Fendi bags.
The Fendi bags, yes. And they go
in California.
This weird city, and the guy like is shading.
They're in the valley.
Yeah, they're in the valley, and this guy's shading and like pops the trunk of his car. And he's like, I got a Fendi bag here for you. And it's a knockoff where it's trying so hard to be identical to, and they're looking
Fendi.
through these.
It even
says Fendi.
Right.
That's a knockoff.
That's a knockoff. Right.
I've seen fake Pradas where they have the triangle. I mean, this emblem is perfect, but when you look inside, the tag's just a little different, but it is posing to make you feel like it's the same thing. It is a fake. A knockoff is a fake.
It is something that if you're walking down the street in New York, you're not going to buy Louis Vuitton on the corner, you know, at 58th and Lex. I'm sorry, you're not. That's not a real Louis Vuitton. For $17.95. That's not a real Louis Vuitton. That is a knockoff. It is, you're buying someone's trying to make money off of the brand name Louis Vuitton, and they have created a knockoff, okay? Dupes are not knockoffs, okay? I'm getting up on my soapbox. Dupes are not knockoffs, okay? We didn't go to the flea market at the Kentucky Fair and Expo Center and buy Kat Von D palettes.
It says Kat
Von D on it.
Or Kat Von B.
Right, Kat Von B or something like that is impersonating the original Kat Von D palette. So, to our little snarky McSnarkerson on Instagram, your little 22-year-old self can bite it because that's not what a dupe is. Okay? It's not what it is. It's not what it is. So let's calm down. Sorry, like I'm getting hot. Like I'm getting hot because it makes me mad. No, it's fine that she was snarky. I don't mind that you're snarky, but know what you're talking about. Know what you're talking about.
If you all agree with our assessment of dupe versus knockoff, please give us a thumbs up. We want to make sure that we're on the right track
and
here.
Maybe we don't understand, but that's our impression. We're really
trying to portray this correctly. So if you
let me show you
with it. Okay.
So while Holly is calling me on the phone having a stroke about this snarky McSnarkerson comment, which, you know, if you want to leave a snarky comment, it's fine. We don't mind if you leave a snarky comment.
We actually like the
we appreciate the banter, but know what you're talking about. So I'm on the phone with Holly and she's having this like stage 30 meltdown about this snarky comment. I'm sitting on my couch half listening to her flipping through a magazine, okay? I'm flipping through the magazine, HGTV magazine. While I'm on the phone with you, okay? I ripped this out of the magazine while we were on the phone talking about dupes.
Can we also talk about something else? Like, I just want to say, like, I don't have a lot of money to participate in trends, and the dupes help me participate in a trend, taking a risk whether I'm going to like it or not. I'd rather buy a dupe of a trendy look to see if I'm going to like it or not.
That's what happened with when we purchased these oval brushes, because I didn't want to spend $400
Yes.
on it because we didn't know if we were going to like them. So I went on Amazon and I spent, I think it was like $40 for these brushes.
Yes.
And now we know that we love them.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And I think the quality's been great.
Yes.
Anyway, okay, back to my little thingy
But
thing.
this is incredible. This is a magazine article.
HGTV magazine article talking about dupes. High end. So here's the Chanel glossy clear top coat for $37 compared to the L'Oreal $13. Here's a $95 Natasha Denona palette and a $10 Maybelline graffiti palette. Okay.
And that way you're taking a risk if you're going to be, you know, enjoying this palette, these types of colors.
Right. So why should this color or this finish by Chanel only be for those who can A, afford it, and B, be willing to pay for it, okay? I'm not knocking Chanel. I'm sure it is a lovely product.
I'm sure it's lovely.
I personally cannot afford it. I personally choose not to spend my money like that.
Right.
I can afford L'Oreal. So if I flipping through a magazine and I see that, I'm like, man, that's so pretty. I want something like that. I know that I can go to Walgreens and buy the L'Oreal. There is nothing wrong with this.
Nothing wrong with that.
Okay? Now, if I go to, again, the flea market or the dollar store or some other discount place and I find a basket full of Chanel, that is a knockoff.
Right.
That is illegal. That is stealing from Chanel.
Yes.
Okay? No one has the right to use the name Chanel except Chanel.
Yes. So let's identify a couple more dupes that I have just for fun because it's huge. Dupes are huge on YouTube. Everybody knows this Benefit Professional. What do you think the dupe is for that? Do you remember? It's by Maybelline. It's called Baby Skin, and it's in a blue tube just like this. Just so you know that Benefit Professional is $31 from Sephora versus Maybelline Baby Skin, which is $5.79 from Target. You always have that Josie Maran Argan Oil.
Well, I only get it when it's the
sample size.
100 point perk at Sephora or something.
Why?
Yeah. Huh?
Why? Because it's so
because
expensive.
It's too expensive, yeah.
So there's the Josie Maran Argan Oil that you can get at Sephora for $48 versus the Physicians Formula Argan Oil at Target for $12.99. Why would you?
Okay, now maybe the Josie Maran is better, but it's not to me. To me, it's not $48 better argan oil.
Yes, yes.
So
the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade, which is $18 at Sephora versus the NYX Taman Frame, which is $6.99 at Target. We have that KKW Contour and Highlight Kit, which is $48 on kkbeauty.com versus the NYX Wonder Stick Baby Dual End Highlight and Contour, Target $11.99. What else we got? Ooh! The Bamboo Brushes. This one's from Tarte at Sephora for $34 versus the Beauty 360, which is at CVS for $6.99. These are the same. These are the same. And then the oh so controversial Kat Von D Alchemy palette is $32 at Sephora. This is the dupe. It's the You Can Be highlighter from Highlighter.
We from the South.
From Amazon.
From Amazon, girl.
At $8.89.
Oh, bless your heart.
Bless my heart. It's just fantastic.
Okay.
So, but that I just wanted to acknowledge a few of those.
No, those are great.
Seriously, it's okay.
That's part of the fun of watching YouTube, watching people who there are influencers like Tati, for example.
Yes.
She gets sent a ton of stuff. So she has a lot to choose from, and she goes shopping a lot. Like she does a lot of drugstore.
Yep.
Shopping, and so she might have been sent an Anastasia lip color, and then she can show the actual dupe from something maybe that she finds from Milani or something like that, and actually show the color dupe. That's part of the fun. It's making makeup and beauty accessible to everyone. Okay, you don't have to feel bad that you can't go and buy a Tom Ford palette. I can't buy a Tom Ford palette. I mean, and that's fine. I don't care. It's fine because I know I can find somewhere online, somewhere on YouTube, somewhere in a magazine where it'll show me a dupe
Or
for
on
Tom
Pinterest.
Ford.
On
Or on
Pinterest,
Pinterest,
that's
they have a
really
lot of
fun.
dupes. Am I going to put Tom Ford out of business because I choose to buy Milani? Hardly. Hardly. But I'm not going to go buy if I find Tom Ford somewhere, a palette for $10.99, that's a knockoff.
Yeah,
okay?
that's stealing.
Anyway.
One more thing, going back to the other beauty influencer, what is it? Influencers? Okay, they'll do half and half. Like they'll do a high-end eye look and then find the dupe. So it can be done.
The drugstore half face.
It's amazing.
That's part of the fun.
Don't take away the fun.
So look, little snarky McSnarkerson on Instagram. You know what? You put this in your pipe and smoke it. And if you have something else to say, please comment down below. I'm opening up a can of worms.
You are snarky now.
But, you know.
You're just being just as snarky.
Look, no, because I know what I'm talking about. I know a thing or two. No, honestly, I don't know who she is, but I do appreciate her opening in this opportunity for us to step up onto our soapbox and burn her using only our words. So we appreciate you tuning in. Okay. So if you like these kind of excitable videos, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe and share our videos with your friends. We'll see you next time. Continue to dupe. Don't knock off. Bye. Do you think our point was made? Do you think, are we good? Or we smack her down? In fact, whenever this video goes live, we're gonna like tag her and say
at Instagram. Are you fucking kidding me?
Why not? Sure. Can handle that.
Yeah, you can. Paul!
I could take a 22-year-old and smack it out. Nothing would bring me greater pleasure than to cough bronchitis in her face. Okay, what about her cute jackets?
Oh my
before Paul
God!
Comes up here. How cute are we though? This was an impulse buy yesterday.
Cute. This is the Christopher and Banks jacket. And I rolled up the sleeves because I'm cool like that.
You are cool like that. But I found this jacket. I had no idea that there's a Christopher Banks outlet.
Yeah, I didn't either.
At the outlets of the Bluegrass in Simpsonville, Kentucky. Anyway. Yeah.
She has a boob pocket.
I do have a boob pocket. And look, we put our bunny in the boob pocket. Look. He's just riding around. Look.
Either that's...
Okay, that's cute as hell though. It's a bunny boob pocket. Where's Paul?
I don't know. Paul!
We're just gonna keep talking until Paul comes back.
So, but is this a 22-year-old thing to do, or is this a 47-year-old thing to do? Or is this an 87-year-old thing to do?
Alright, look. Look, he's cute as fuck. And I don't care.
Oh, he's so funny. At least I know it's Bunny Foo Foo.
Yeah, why did I think it was Bunny Frou Frou?
What is a Frou Frou?
Me, I'm Frou Frou. What's a Frou Frou? You
I don't know
what your hair, girl.
I know, it's so fake.
What you doing? What you doing? What you doing? What you doing,
Texting
girl?
Paul.
Oh. Oh, man, I got really excited.
I'm scared.
I didn't know it bothered me so much.
I mean, we made very good points.
We did make good points.
Super good.
You know, I have no problem with somebody challenging me. Challenge me, please.
Yes.
But at least know how to talk your shit. Should be interesting.
Heather went off.
I smacked it down.